Tora, Tora, Tora is a drama/action film about the attack on Pearl Harbor. It was released on September 23, 1970, and was worked on by the Japanese and Americans alike. One of the main goals of the film was to keep the story historically accurate. That is one of the things that drew me towards the film. Another film I recently watched was The Greatest Showman. While it had great production quality and good music, it was so historically inaccurate I contemplated leaving the room. It is nice to see a group of filmmakers strive for truth in this day and age. The last thing I want to mention before we get into the review, it is a nice thought to think that just 30 years after the attack on Pearl Harbor, Japanese and American filmmakers were able to collaborate on a project memorializing the event. As an American, I am proud of their ability to push past history and create something great together. To be honest, I didn't really enjoy Tora, Tora, Tora that much. The film seemed to drag on, and I felt like I would never get to the action. I came expecting bombs and blowing up stuff, but what I saw was really an elongated history class. And to be fair, they portrayed Pearl Harbor perfectly. It was very well done. I could tell that the directors, the set designers, really everyone went out of their way to make the movie as realistic as possible. I learned a lot about Pearl Harbor from watching the movie. It was kind of interesting to see how the story unfolded, but it was too long. I'm sure some of my viewpoint comes with growing up in the 21st century. Everything moves so fast nowadays, but in the 1970s, it may have been different. One of my favorite scenes in the movie is when the Japanese pilots tune their radios to a Hawaiian station and have a bit of cultural interaction. They're bobbing their heads and getting into the groove of tropical music. In conclusion, I would not recommend that you watch Tora, Tora, Tora unless you are a World War II history buff. The movie very much favors the story of Pearl Harbor rather than the action. In a day and age of social media, Tora, Tora, Tora fails to deliver an action-packed movie that people would go to the theater to see.